Huge victory for Kyle Larson, and I have to give you some credit because yesterday on the broadcast, we get that late caution, and they asked the question, what are these teams going to do? And Larry said, strategy's going to be all over the board. And it was. 4 drivers stay out. Chase Briscoe gets 4 tires. Larson takes 2. That ends up being the difference.
Well, and you know, sometimes, and they had about 30 or 40 laps on their tires, but sometimes, and David knows this, depending on how a car is driving, changing just right side tires can actually wake it up. But I go back to the fall race. We had a late race caution. Cliff Daniels changed 2 right side tires and ended up finishing second in that race right there. So that's twice that they have made that work for them. But you know, Kyle Larson talked about great pit stops. Of course, that was a 2-tire stop. But that 5 team had 4 4-tire stops earlier in the race, and the slowest one was 10-4. 2 of them was in the 9-second bracket. He started 19th, but he made a run toward the top 10. He finished inside the top 10 in stage 1 without the aid of a caution. So they progressively made that car better, but it was at its best on those 2 tires at the end.
Yeah, and that restart at the end with 45 laps to go, Larry, I feel like that was a crucial moment because I feel like if Chase Briscoe gets in front of Kyle Larson, Briscoe had been the dominant car prior to that caution. I don't know if Kyle's able to get around him, but he makes a very good and aggressive move getting into turn 1 at him when they throw the green flag. He settles into 3rd, and really Kyle's car outperforms Chase Briscoe's car those last 35 laps. Kyle's able to march forward, take the lead. An epic battle with Joey Logano, and Chase Briscoe falls back a couple spots.
How many races have we seen Hendrick Motorsports win over the last year and a quarter by doing just 2 tires on a late race pit stop? We've seen it several times. Byron, Rudy Fugle, they did it at Phoenix a few weeks ago.
Let's face it, though, in that race yesterday, and really throughout the weekend, track position was the name of the game. We saw it earlier in the race when they left Ross Chastain out, and he was able on much older tires to maintain the lead. We knew track position was going to be key. Larson gets it yesterday, and he wins the race. Now we look at the top 10.